We need to completely change the situation. Burkina Faso is a reference, and we must maintain a good relationship with people. Hold the torch very high. We need to manufacture many things locally. I am convinced that whether it's electric or motorized tricycles, we can manufacture them. So we want to give space to our young talents to express themselves. In fact, we are in the process of wanting to build a large center where we will bring people in and support them to settle. I know there are talents all over Burkina. The application will be launched shortly so that young talents can register. In that center, we will do everything possible to have all the necessary machinery and guide the young people there so that when they finish, when they leave, they can create something.
After listening to this speech by the Burkina president, I felt something inside of me. Yes, I realized that one of the major problems we have in Africa is that we allow ourselves to be ruled by these old men. These old men that should be, ruling maybe inside village, all these village chiefs. But we allow them to control the affairs of nations. I will never support leadership of an old man anymore. Seriously, most of them even impose themselves on us. When you see a young boy talking, you will see vision, you will see hope, you will see reality. After listening to this message, I felt so, just listen to this message.
We never get tired. We will continue to move forward in that direction. And so I was telling all the ministers, I said to tighten the belt. Since we've been here, there are no government vacations. It works 24/7. The same goes for the alt. There are no vacations for deputies to go rest in the village. We must work 24/7, 12 months a year. So we are in this rhythm. As long as the soldiers at the front have no rest, there is no reason for us to have rest behind. And so I invite the entire administration to fall in line to support it. So the living forces in everything they do. I think that little by little there is progress. We see many changes in behavior. We need to completely change the situation. Burkina Faso is a reference, and we must maintain a good relationship with people. Hold the torch very high. We need to manufacture many things locally. I am convinced that whether it's electric or motorized tricycles, we can manufacture them. So we want to give space to our young talents to express themselves. In fact, we are in the process of wanting to build a large center where we will bring people in and support them to settle. And these are people who will see everything we consume daily. What can we manufacture in Burkina? I know there are talents all over Burkina. The application will be launched shortly so that young talents can register. In that center, we will do everything possible to have all the necessary machinery and guide the young people there so that when they finish, when they leave, they can create something. God willing, we will set up a leather unit in the Kaya area to transform many things on site, ourselves. As long as we don't reach this stage and continue to pay outside, our wealth will not benefit us. We need to change our paradigm right now. That's where the jobs are. That's where people will work. And that's our true independence.
Let's face reality. Even technology improves every day. Every day. New innovation, new ideas, new skills. Things are changing every day. Now in this our generation, we allow ourselves to be ruled by this outdated, I call them outdated people because they are no longer current with what is going on right now in the society. They are not current with the technology. They are not current with anything. They are just using those old systems to govern the new generation. How will it be possible? After listening to this man, I felt something in my heart. I said, wow, see a young leader. See a young leader. Look at the way he's talking. A young man, young vision, young brain, young understanding. Everything is young. And that is why you see, he will be anxious and eager to save his people from poverty. But these old men, what do they have to offer? What they have to offer? They just want to be seen as the president. They just want to maintain the status quo. They want to maintain the old pattern. They cannot save us. When a young man is talking, you can see inside of him that he wants to liberate his people.
There are many things to do. There are challenges awaiting you. Don't focus on your age. Don't just see that ambition may not be as high as you imagine, but you must aim very far.
You can understand my pain. You can understand my concern. If all the African leaders are thinking like this, are working toward the same direction, have the same vision, the same goal, Africa will be the best continent in the whole world. Because Africans has all it takes. We have mineral resources, we have good weather, we have intelligent people. But the problem is that they will never allow those intelligent people to control the affairs of the nation. They will not allow them. For you to be an elderly man doesn't mean that you have sense. If we allow these kind of people to control the affairs of the nation, we remain stagnant. And a stagnant water is always a dirty water. See what is going on in Africa. This one will come and say 8 years ago, nothing to show. Another one will come and say 4 years ago, nothing to show. This one will come and say 8 years ago, nothing to show. They will just maintain the same level, the same thing, nothing is improving. And they're very, very happy with it. Just see in a space of how many months, see what this Burkina president have achieved. Just see what he have achieved. How long are you going to live in this world that you will not make life better for people? All these old people, all these analog people, you see them wearing abada, you see them, you know, they are just acting. They just want to be seen as president. They just want to pose themselves as president. They don't care about you and me. They don't care about your life. You are just on your own. It's very, very unfortunate. Most countries of the world you see today that are doing great, go and watch their presidents. But here in Africa, a man wants to remain in power forever. It's very, very, very unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate. But we thank God that this man has risen in Burkina Faso, at least to create awareness. A lot of people's eyes are now open. They can now see the truth. They can now see that Africa has been in darkness. Africa has been subdued. They have been exploited for so many years. All we are praying is that God bless Africa. God remember Africa. Yes, God remember all the African countries the same way God has remembered Burkina Faso. And we pray that the peace and development in Burkina Faso will continue. Yes, let this beautiful country, Burkina Faso, be an example to all African countries. That is what we are praying for. And we pray also for the president, that God will protect him. Yes, that is our prayer. Yes. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you for coming to this channel once again. If it's your first time coming to this channel, do us a favor by subscribing to this channel, press the notification bell so that anytime we post video, you will be first to know. Thank you so much for watching, and keep watching our channel. God bless you. Bye.
Subscribe.